INEC chairman in serious wahala as CSOs ask him to give full breakdown how the BVAS develop faults just for the presidential election results. But that for Senate and others were well documented and went through BVAS, but that for presidential developed faults and had to be collated manually. The guy is in hot soup, if you ask me. And this is what is happening right about now. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe as we get all the details to get understanding on what is happening now. You should explain to Nigerians why beavers develop many faults. CSO tells INEC chairman as he comes to the table of inquiry and to face real scrutiny on what happened during the presidential election. A coalition of civil society organizations, CSOs, has sent a message to the Independent National Electoral Commission chairman, INEC. The group told INEC to explain to Nigerians why the biometric voters accreditation system, BVAS, developed fault during the February 25th presidential National Assembly election. The results of National Assembly and others went through, but just that for the presidency could not be ascertained. In a communication made available to journalists in Abuja by the executive director, the coalition resolved that INEC as an institution, management, the electoral system should explain to Nigerians why BVAS developed many faults. INEC should explain why the results were not uploaded by the IREVs. The INEC should also use her office to prosecute the electoral officers who did not carry out what has been stipulated and how results will be transmitted. INEC should establish a better relationship with civil society organizations and tell Nigerians, because the country is seriously in a mood that people do no longer trust their services or what they have to offer. INEC should establish a better relationship or Nigerians will throw them away. INEC should be more prepared for upcoming Bayelsa, Imo, and Kogi state election because they have shown Nigerians a lot of lies. EFCC should also investigate INEC chairman Yakub because there are a lot of allegations against him and how personnel of INEC were involved in vote buying, document fulfillment, and during the election, the violence that occurred in the polling units. The federal government should look into establishing a specific court for INEC officials who are offenders so that they can be seriously dealt with and others will take a cue from there. INEC should justify over 400 billion of taxpayers' money in what's just been concluded, where INEC chairman asked for 300 billion and it has not reflected in the election that was carried out because it was marked with a lot of irregularities. So this is what is happening right about now, and you can see for yourself. So they're asking INEC chairman to explain to Nigerians what has happened because we don't understand it. If we do, we will not be asking for explanation. We don't understand it. INEC chairman should tell us exactly what is happening. He needs to tell us, he needs to tell Nigerians exactly what is happening. Because how we got here, we don't know. INEC chairman needs to explain to Nigerians all that happened. Everything going on, he needs to tell us. We need to know exactly what is going on. You know, the elections, every single person is crying and shouting out that it was fraudulent, that there were a lot of irregularities. Yet INEC does not care. You heard me now. INEC does not care. So INEC needs to tell Nigerians what happened to the BVAS machine that, they gave Nigerians hope that will be used properly during the presidential. And by the way, in case you are not aware, during the presidential election, it's only for the presidential result that result was not transmitted and everybody could see it through the portals. But every other one, BVAS was working. But for that one, it did not work. Can you see why there are questions? You see why people want answers? Why the questions continue to roar? People are asking, what happened? How come the same system was working here and the same system was not working here? What's the difference? What really went wrong? What really happened? So these are some of the things that happened, that are going on, that every single person is asking questions, because people are really questioning the whole system, everything, that the manipulation that went on and everything. How did it happen? Just how did it happen? How did we come here? What did we do? Who did we offend? That a system that collected well over 300 billion could not deliver. I mean, to mention but the least. How did these things happen? So these are some of the questions and some of the matters that are, being raised right now. An INEC chairman needs to give answers to these questions, because there is so much doubt. Nigerians do not trust INEC, sadly. I must tell you, Nigerians do not trust INEC one bit. Carry out the census and see for yourself, just around the people around you, and get perspective of what you see and how you see people perceiving INEC. If they trust that they can deliver and conduct any meaningful election, that we can count on them to say what they have done is right, and if they say this result is this, then it is. INEC has so disgraced themselves that nobody trusts them anymore. So these are the people who wants to, and the agency who wants to say they want to transmit, carry out election and bring about transparency. In which way? When you are fraudulent, how do you carry out transparency? How do you ensure that people get a better life when you yourself, you are very fraudulent? So these are some of the things going on, and everybody, INEC is being called upon to come and give explanation on some of the matters that have happened, and we all can see. Okay, this question is going on, and everybody's asking the same question. INEC, how did we get here? Just how did we get here? So INEC chairman needs to make Nigerians aware what really went on. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can have all our latest news. God bless. Have a good day. Bye for now.